Hi, and thank you for allowing me to send you this video. Like I was explaining before, I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how by improving your website you can get more exposure, outrank your competition, and of course get more customers. So first things first, I have a website pulled out here, and one of the things that I have to really suggest is that you need to have more relevant content, and especially on the homepage, because that's where most of the information should be, and that will allow Google to start picking those keywords that you want to be found for. So I can see that there's not too much information here, but that's okay. You can always improve that. And same principle applies for these other pages. For example, services. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, you need to have definitely more content here, so you can get Google can start getting those keywords, like I said, from your website. But you gotta make sure that these keywords are placed in specific places on your website, and it has to be relevant content. And by content, I mean not just images, but most of the wording needs to be original and relevant. So that will be the first thing. The second thing, let me see what you got here. I see that you don't have a specific physical location, which no, that's not a problem. But let's take a look and see the back end of your website, and I'm gonna be we're gonna see the keywords that you're being found for, backlinks, and I'll explain what backlinks are. Let's take a look here and see what keywords are you being found for really quick. So there's only 3 keywords that you're being found for, and this is coming from the content that you have. So for example, cheap translations, there's an average of 30 searches a month, and here on the 3rd page. So this is really something that if you want to start climbing those positions, content will help from the website, and backlinks. Let's explain what backlinks are really quick. Now, backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google as well. And depending on the links, the quality of the links, the domain rating, and the URL rating will start climbing as well. Now, keep in mind that not all links are created equal, so you can have thousands and hundreds and thousands of backlinks, but if they're not relevant, if they're not powerful, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that you need to be found for, all this can be completely useless. So right now you only have one backlink, not too much of a relevance here, and you can see because there's only 3 keywords that you're being found for. So for example, if I go to Google and type translation services, now here's the other question. What areas do you want to cover? Is it nationwide? Is it specific areas? It all depends on what your goals are. So the first thing that we can see here is the traditional Google ad. You pay every time somebody clicks on it, and if this is not done properly, you can end up wasting a lot of money, because there's a few things that you definitely need to keep in mind. One of them, for example, will be the Google partners. If you start a campaign for Google Ads and you just ignore that, Google would just will try to post your advertisement in, for example, news magazines and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of irrelevant if you don't know what you're doing. And like I said, you can end up wasting a lot of money. The next section is the map section. And this is very important because regardless of your location, you can target the whole, like I said, the whole nation. You can target specific states. You can target specific areas. It depends. But you need to have, I recommend you to have a Google My Business profile so you can be optimized. And next we have the organic results, which is position number 1. This is gtstranslation.com, Gengo, I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly, number 2, number 3. And something you need to understand is that 67% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top 3 here and the top 3 here. That means that they don't scroll down all the way down to the end of the page, not even go to the 2nd or 3rd. So you definitely are missing a lot of opportunities here. So for the purpose of the video, let's see why are these guys ranking number 1. Let's take a look on the website, and we can see they have a little more content than you do. Not as much, but still, that's good news, because if you have more content, for example, if these guys have here, I'll say around 1,200 words of content, if you add double as that, will definitely help. And they have more pages as well. They got about us, clients, testimonials. They got tools, services. You can see that they have a lot of things going on here. That is helping them as well. If we look in the back end of their website, let me go back. You can see that these guys are really serious when it comes to advertising their website. They're being found for over 31,000 keywords. They have over 4,000 backlinks, and this is bringing them around 14 visits a month to their website. So that's a lot. And you can see this rating is pretty high according to the backlinks that they have. But this is not because of the quantity; it's because of the quality. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look, see the keywords that they're being found for really quick. So translation services, of course, there's a volume of 7,300 searches a month. If you're going to be running Google Ads, it will cost you $30 each click, and they're ranking number 2 right now. I mean, actually ranking number 1. It's not updated yet, but you can see that they're targeting this keyword on the naked URL. But they have medical translations, different languages, free translations. They're targeting this keyword as well. And from these searches for these 7,300, because of the ranking number 1 right now, well, this is number 2, but they're ranking number 1. They're getting 1,000 visits a month out of these 7,000 searches. So that's a lot of visits that they're getting just because they're targeting for this keyword. So, and you can see that they have a lot of things going on here. Spanish translator, same thing. This is very interesting to see the volume search of this. But one of the things also that I need to explain is that with this volume, the keyword difficulty comes here, and if it's over 5 or 10, this is 75, which is really hard. That means that you need to get a lot of backlinks targeting this, and you need to have a lot of citations, backlinks, all the kind of stuff. So this difficulty won't be too much of a problem. That means that if you're gonna be targeting for this keyword, you're not gonna see results probably 4 or 5 months if you don't spend a lot of work into building that. Like I said, backlinks, content, and citations as well. So citations, for your understanding, is when a directory, you have an account, for example, in Yelp. So they have the information of the business name, the address, and the phone number. That's a citation. So those things also help. So I don't want to take too much of your time, and just to wrap this up, if you want to use your website as a tool for your business, keep in mind that adding more content will definitely help you. It has to be original, it has to be relevant, it has to include the keywords. Consider in a mid long term, adding backlinks. Again, this is something that you can even do it yourself. You got the time, but it's really time consuming if you want to see these numbers climb up, and then you have, trying to get more traffic into your website and trying to convert those visits into customers. For example, here my suggestion would be call us now, or leave us a message, or contact us now, something that catches the attention of whoever is visiting your website. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You got my information over LinkedIn. But anything, if you want to give me a call and talk about this, if you think I can help you, I can definitely help you. My phone number is 609-464-9933. Feel free to reach out whenever you want. Thank you, and have a good day.